even if you don't move so much anymore. And based on the fact that we still have this problem that our Earth magnetic field is already covered by all these artificial frequencies. You know, that we live in the 56th floor or in the 20th floor of our apartment building where the Earth magnetic field, because of the concrete, cannot reach there anymore. We need to find a way how to balance this deficiency. And this is where PEMF comes in place. So actually, what these systems do is nothing else that they create a pulsating electromagnetic field within a very, very specific frequency and intensity range, which is very close to the intensity and frequency range of the natural existing frequencies caused by the Earth magnetic field and also caused by something which I didn't mention yet, the so-called Schumann resonance. Did you hear about this? Schumann resonance or Schumann frequencies? This is actually the carrier frequency of the ionosphere. And the ionosphere is the distance from the surface of our planet Earth until the exit to the stratosphere, where the astronauts go, where there is no gravity anymore, no oxygen anymore, more or less an environment where we cannot survive anymore without support. So within this hull, there is a frequency, an existing frequency, and this is not fairy tale. This is proven by science, and you can Google it and you can find everything about this. It was discovered by a German scientist, again the Germans, Schumann, and he figured out that this very, very stable frequency, by the way, it's exactly 7.83 hertz. It's pretty cool, you know, that this is a frequency which is always prevailing since the beginning of the history of our planet. And it's still stable. You know, sometimes it varies a little bit. By the way, it's also caused by the lightning strikes, by the weather. Maybe you heard about that, by the so-called spherics. You heard about that, spherics? Does somebody have this phenomenon that when the weather changes dramatically, that they get a headache? This is based and caused by a too high fluctuation of the Schumann resonance. Because then the body, you know, suddenly the brain waves, they cannot align with the frequency surrounded by them anymore, and they start creating disturbances, and this is the headache you experience, caused by too many fluctuations in the spherics. And it can be a strong lightning strike, or a drastic and immediate change of the weather conditions. This always comes with these kind of pathologic feelings, you know. And some people are receptive for that, some people are not. Depends always on how strong the person is in general energetically, and if they are energetically more on a weak basis, they are more receptive for such phenomena or such symptoms. And I can make you, because there is somebody lying now on this system, and I can make you hearable what's coming out. Can you hear that? You hear a pulsating electromagnetic field, and after a while there's always a break. It's for a very specific time, and then aha, you turned it off? Ah, we were down, okay. Okay, turn it on again, okay, good. Now it starts again. Yeah, and after a while, so it's always delivered a certain pulse package, and then it makes a break, and then it delivers the next one. So there is something going on just for you, you know? It's not like that it's a scam, there is something coming out here. Yeah, it's coming everywhere, it's okay, just want to let you hear this. So that even if you subjectively probably don't feel something right away, just make sure that there is a very specific signal coming out, you know, causing the ions to move, increasing the membrane potential of the cell, and therefore optimizing the ability to absorb all the minerals, nutrients, and oxygen, and turn it in the mitochondria here inside into adenosine triphosphate, ATP. This is the basic, the most important process inside our body, which determines whether we stay healthy or we become ill already. And